Well, welcome to the NFC Conference Championship. Had some trouble loading out of practice mode, so I couldn't show you the pregame stuff. We are playing the Carolina Panthers. They have the highest rated offense I've ever seen, really, in any of my franchise playthroughs. But actually, this franchise playthrough has created some interesting numbers in terms of overalls. Basically, when I've played franchise mode in the past, I always I set it to the default progression modes, which turns out there's two progressions that happen in the playoffs. So teams that made the playoffs would get this escalating benefit year after year because they got the benefit the first time. The next year, they're even more turbocharged. If you made the Super Bowl, you're even way crazier juiced the next season. And so you'd always have these like haves and have-nots pretty early. But then I changed Madden, my version of it, using the different mod tools, Football Idiot, and set it so the progressions don't happen in the playoffs. And then that created like all the NFL teams are generally progressing together fairly equally, and then you can go out and snag talent. So like the Panthers snagged Phillip Rivers off free agency. And then the Chargers themselves, they had the offensive rookie of the year at quarterback. So somehow, I guess they let Phillip Rivers go because they thought, I don't know, that they would draft this guy. I don't know how that happened. But the Panthers have an overall 97 on offense. They have a pretty stellar running backs, and then they also have Steve Smith at wide receiver in the full midst of his powers. And they have Phillip Rivers at quarterback, and they still have like Julius Peppers on defense, but their defense is only 90. It's their offense that's rated as 97. However, my defense has now cranked all the way up to being rated at 96. It's the highest rated defense I think I may have had. Maybe one of my other franchises matches it. I got to check. But my offense is an 87. Their defense is a 90. Their offense is a 97, just incredibly high. And then my defense is a 96. So I thought it was an interesting matchup. Tonight, one team, two teams enter, one team leave. Well, one team progresses. All right, another very, very windy day. So I think I want the wind in my face. So this means the wind is in my face in the first quarter, which means it's at my back in the fourth quarter, which is what I really want, especially when the wind is so strong, 16, 15 miles an hour. So this means later in the game, I'll be kicking off with the wind at my back and field goals with the wind at my back. All right. I think that wind was blowing up and to the right. So that kind of means the ball might drift to the right. So I'm going to cover to the right. All right, and you can see the strong wind. I won't be able to kick it too deep. These are good covers, though. If I could always get covers like that, I'd always kick with this wind.
The Panthers will start the drive at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay soft, man. Let's go.
That's a lot of like star players they have on their offensive line. Holy cow.
Williams on the carry.
All right, they're starting off like that, huh?
1st and 10. Ball on the 29.
Steve Smith's probably incredibly explosive. Redmond over there, I remember him having like 99 speed. Although I think he only has an 80 acceleration or something, but he has very great speed, Redmond does. Now, part of the secret to having a great defense in Madden is having 3 great cornerbacks. And I have 3 cornerbacks with 90-something ratings. But there are, Terrence Newman's speed is slowing down, so this is like 90. Actually like 94 because his awareness keeps going up despite the speed slowing down. Terrence Newman was always my fastest cornerback. Now I have like cornerbacks that are all pleasantly in the 90s in speed, but I don't have anyone with like 96, 97 speed. I might have like a guy that's like a 6th
Ball on
round,
the 30-yard
the
line.
last guy on the roster
Let's
who
go,
might
defense.
be
Watch underneath.
that fast.
Let's go.
39. Ah, come on.
Smith
I thought that was going to be an interception.
Gain of 33 on the play.
Freaking Terrence, not Terrence, man. Freaking Steve Smith.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Watch the fake. Let's go.
Williams, the ball carrier. 1-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 11. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Go right. Watch the snap down. Let's go now. Let's go, D. All on us, y'all. Let's turn it up, D. Okay, baby, come on.
Tucker on the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Keep it back. Keep it up. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, come on. Thank you, 91.
Hoover, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
Who the hell is 91? Is that like a defensive tackle? 97. 95. Chris Carter. How is that guy getting snaps? I mean, look at this. I mean, he's so far below my normals. Oh well, made a good play there.
This will be a 47-yard field goal attempt.
Oh.
The kick is good. The kickoff goes through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Slot. Go make a play. All right, let's go.
Set. Red. 74.
Let's run, man. One of us gonna make a play. Let's go. Get me going. Play hard and
Yellow.
fast, baby.
58.
We gotta believe it.
Brooks on the carry. 7-yard gain on the
Don't
play.
even know why my phone has a ringer.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hold the look. Hey, let's go, 1D. Watch that eye.
Blue.
Hey, watch
74.
that screen.
Is he saying let's go, let's read War and
Let's
Peace?
go now.
Let's read War and Peace. Come on, y'all.
Run.
Brooks on the run.
But apparently you can learn things if you listen to the chatter on the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Here I come.
Set. Yellow. 58.
Keep it up. They soft, man. We're talking about
Brooks with the carry. 9-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Knock him out. Let's go. Let's go. Solo. We turning it up.
Blue. 25.
All right, here we go. Let's go,
All right.
boys. What's the hard
6 on 5, not great, but
16.
Let's go.
you know what? I should be throwing a
Here we go.
play action pass on a down like this.
Yellow. 16. Hey.
Nobody seemed to buy it. Oh, come on.
Gamble makes the interception.
Why is it whenever I say nobody bought my play action pass, I still throw the ball?
Ball on the
At that point, I should throw it
45-yard
away.
line.
Let's do our
I'm
thing.
going to
Let's
try
do
to
our
remember
thing.
that next time.
Keep moving.
Williams, the ball carrier. 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Turn it up now.
gain on the play. 3rd and 7. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. It's on. I got him. Bring it up, bring it up. Don't stop that motor. It's showtime, baby. Play hard and fast, baby.
Ouch.
Down, Panthers.
Ouch. All right. I need my defense to make some big plays for me because I'm not making them right now. So guys, somebody help me.
Ball on the 26-yard
Some
line.
stupid word like that.
Blue jam. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Seriously, guys, come on. Put the cornerback on the slot receiver. That was a good arm rip.
No gain
Got
on the
free
play.
in the correct direction.
2nd and 10.
Stopped for no gain.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Be careful.
Williams with the carry. 3-yard loss on the play. At the end of the first quarter, the score is Carol. The teams are ready for the second quarter. 3rd and 13. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Temple. You can't stop me. All on us, y'all.
I think I'll have to beat this tackle one-on-one somehow. Oh, I got him, but now I got to beat the guard too.
Incomplete pass. Redmond, the intended
All right.
receiver, on
Held
the
him to
play.
2 field goals after 2 big plays by the Panthers. Sheesh.
Robinson,
I gotta find a way to
attempts
score.
field goal.
And not throw interceptions. I was able to beat the Bears 28-7, I think. 28-something, 28-6. Largely through my success running the ball and not turning the ball over. I've obviously messed up there. Their offense here in the Pantherland is far better than it was in Chicago. Just with Phillip Rivers and his
Bloom
vast
on the
awareness
return.
at this point.
They'll take over at the 26-yard line.
Not quite what I
1st
meant.
and 10.
Let's go, boys. There we go, D.
Green, 58.
Here we go.
4, 3, 2.
Hey, let's go, 1D.
Jones on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 9.
Oops. Did not mean to call the screen.
27-yard line.
Almost never mean to call the screen.
It's on. They ain't got nothing.
Green,
Get it started.
16.
Turn it up now. Come on.
Hey.
Harvey, run. Run.
Brooks, the ball carrier. 9-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
All go special. What's all go special?
Set.
Let's run, man. All right, now.
Yellow,
Let's
16.
go.
Red.
I don't know what they're going to do over here on the right-hand side. You see there's only 2 coverage guys.
Play hard and fast, baby.
And you see
Let's go. Blue jam, blue jam.
only,
Go.
so they could be blitzing, they could be doing zones. If it's a zone,
Watch the ball.
then Olsen might actually erupt. He's very, very open. Otherwise, Witten. Thank you, Witten.
Whitten makes the catch. The play results in a 1st down. First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ. Yeah, you see me.
Set. Hey.
Hit it.
Jones, the ball carrier. 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 3. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Watch your man. Watch your eyes. Harvey, run! Run!
Son of a gun.
Jones on the run. No gain on the play. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Left.
Alright, I feel like I can't trust Fasano to catch the ball anymore like I used to. Used to be very reliable.
Blue, 58.
Alright, this is a pretty good setup for success.
Hey.
Boom. Let me hit you. Let me truck you. All right, forward progress, right?
Brooks on the carry.
Yes, forward
Gain
progress.
of 4 on the play.
Off tackle.
First
Nice.
and 10. Ball on the 28.
So off tackle is supposed to run ideally behind the tackle, but in front of the tight end, depending on where the tight end gets in their run block. We'll see how this hole actually develops. That hole did not develop well enough for me to get to. The left tackle got pushed backwards.
Gain of 2 on
I
the
guess
play.
he's supposed to go forwards. Halfback blast.
Ball
So this
on
is
the
in between the
26-yard
guard
line.
and the tackle.
Let's go. Watch the play. Turn it out now. I can do it, baby.
That's their best run blocker. Let's try the other direction, guys.
You can't stop me. We turning it up. I got it.
And that was Julius
On the
Peppers
run,
catching up to the
gain of
play.
4 on the play.
All right, I'm going to try something tricky. I'm going to put a running back and fullback. And I'm going to line up
3rd and
in a
5.
pass play.
Ball on the 23-yard
And
line.
I'm going to set all my guys out in the pass
Play hard and
sets.
fast, baby.
Blue,
Watch screen.
25.
Danny.
So now they got like linebackers lined up on running backs.
Let's go.
And the running backs have a pretty good speed advantage on pass routes.
Blue, 74.
In fact, they're not even lined up. What are they doing?
Let's do our thing. Watch each other back.
There's a lot of guys. But you, Julius,
Jones
very
makes
reliable.
the catch. 9-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Under 10. All right, let's go. Here we go, baby.
I don't really care for that run play.
Blue, 74.
Hey, watch
We're going to go to the right-hand side instead. That looks pretty advantageous. Oh, 74. You got to win your
On the
block.
carry. Loss of 2 on
This
the play.
is a big game, man. I know you got some big-time opponent. That was probably Julius Peppers. No, it wasn't. That wasn't Peppers. Peppers was on the left.
Nothing.
Green,
They don't
25.
get nothing.
Set.
Bring it on.
Blue,
Watch the hard count.
74.
Let's go, boys.
Looks like man over here.
Watch screen. You got movement. Danny.
Still looks like man. Well, what are they doing? Confusing defense me. Dylan's got space. Get the touchdown. Yeah, dude. Good job.
Set. Hut.
Dallas is lined up for the kickoff.
All right, that was quality run. Quality drive.
The Panthers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
There we go, D. Stay posted out. Stay hard and fast, baby. Keep moving. This up.
Sanders.
Quality.
makes the sack.
Defensive
5-yard
tackle,
loss
get
on
in the
play.
sack.
2nd and long. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Watch each other back. Watch this. Defense, get ready. We're talking about Bree. Temple. Deuce it. Here we go. Come on. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, it's on.
You're gonna run the clock? Okay.
All on us, y'all. Listen.
You can just take a knee, guy.
Get up, baby. Play football.
Boss Johnson.
On the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
That was
3rd
Boss
and
Johnson
10.
on the tackle.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Don't let him pass. Rambo, one of us gonna make a play. Play hard and fast, baby. Watch this. Here I come.
At the end of the first half, the score is
All right, let's look at the halftime stats. They had that one big play. They've had a couple. Okay, I threw an interception, and then they had a big completion, and they generated field goals from that. I am beating them on the rushing average. Wow, 3 of 4 with 1 interception and 1 touchdown. Wow, their average is actually pretty good though. As they get more incompletions, that should come down. But as you can see, this is a tightly contested game. The Panthers are very explosive. I've kept a lid on them somehow.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play. Carolina will be kicking off to start the second half. Bloom back to return.
Oh, I went into a spin move when 83 got to me. 83, you can tell, was like a wide receiver number. And I got out of that tackle. But then immediately the next guy got me.
The Cowboys will start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Turn it up now. Everything you
Set.
got.
Hut.
Johnson makes the catch.
Just had a feeling he could get open on that play.
10 on the play. 2nd and inches. Ball on the 34-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Here we go.
Set.
No, no,
Blue.
58.
58.
Hey, let's go 1 deep. All day, baby. Come on.
Yellow. 16. Hut.
Brooks on the run. Gain of 10 on the play.
Deuce it, deuce it. Don't stop that motor. Defense, get ready. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Red. 58.
Come on. I'm coming through, baby. In and out, in and out. Let's go, D. Let's go. Switch. Not
It's a clear sign I'm going to run to the right.
Hey, let's go.
Uh-oh, they kind of shifted for it, but then they compensated their defense to the left. I can tell you Bloom is not a guy that throws a massive crack block.
On the carry.
He is not
on the play.
someone I want holding up and run blocking.
2nd and 12. Ball on the 41-yard
I guess they read that pretty well then.
Alert, fire, fire. You
Set.
can't stop.
Blue. 58.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. If by some miracle my guard actually finds the linebackers, you know, I have basically 66 and 62 are free to find those linebackers that are lined up over the defensive ends. They did not. Oh, we got the safety though. Appreciate that.
Brooks with the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
See, I need to rest my halfback.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Watch the play. Hey, watch that screen. Let's go now.
Set.
You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Blue. 16.
Hold the look.
What are they
Here we go.
doing?
Hut.
Get out of the way, you stupid ref. All right, perfect.
Johnson makes the catch. The play results in
They
first
did a
down.
weird shift where a linebacker ended up covering S. Johnson, who is a fast enough wide receiver to definitely burn a linebacker. And he did that. And the play action also threw off the safety a little bit, I think. Let me go check. Did this safety get confused by my play action? He did not. It didn't seem like he bought it at all. But he didn't know where to go, and then I threw this to the left, which was away from the safety's ability to cover it.
Watch the snap down. Watch the hard catch.
Brooks on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Hey, here we go. Turn it up now.
Okay, this could work, especially if they shift in the wrong direction. Oh, not wrong enough.
Brooks, the ball carrier.
Son of a
2
gun.
on the play.
Son of a gun.
3rd and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line.
All right. Dylan, it looks like you know what to do, right?
Check it out, baby. I'm going. Check it. We're talking about read.
Uh-oh. Get back in bounds. Oh, son of
Dylan
a...
makes the reception.
Beep.
Gain of 2 on the play.
What would Brian Boitano do if he were here right now?
From the start.
should I just kick a field goal? What are they not covering Brooks?
Blue, 74.
Let's go. Hey, let's go 1D.
Yellow,
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
All right, Brooks first, Fasano second. Fasano, please.
Hut.
Don't let me down.
Touchdown.
They didn't cover him.
Cowboys.
That's what it was. They didn't cover him, and that was like a quick route to get into the end zone and turn around and catch the ball. Bare minimum to get the touchdown.
Set. Hut.
Okay, the wind. I think it bears to the
Dallas
right.
is lined up for the kickoff. Brooks back to return.
Oh, I kicked the wrong direction. I'm going to do something weird. See if I got a heck of a kick out of doing that, huh? Because I kicked it with so much power to the other direction, opposite the wind. The wind pulled it straight and got that full length out of it. That's worth remembering.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Do something, do something. Need a hammer, nothing there. Let's go, B.
Williams on the run. 1-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
There we go, D. Watch screen. Be careful.
Set.
Here we come. Watch your eyes.
The pass falls incomplete. Jarrett, the intended receiver, on the play. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. It's too much for him. All right, now. They ain't getting nothing. Let's go. Be good.
What? Someone get that. It's a safety. It's a fumble. It's a safety. It should be a touchdown. What happened? I don't even understand like how it ended up being a backwards pass.
Hut.
He turns around. He should. I mean, obviously there was, like, the logic was I'm going to hand it off in a short pass to number 34, and this was supposed to be like a gentle toss to 34. I think 34 turned around though, so he didn't get the ball to his fullback, who had probably a delayed wheel route coming out. Look, you can see a kind of screen forming up. Actually, you can see a screen here. That's what happened. This guy's just, I think they're setting up for a screen, and I somehow blew it up before it ever got developed. Got Phillip Rivers turned around. So he threw the ball backwards, but then here's where I can't recover the fumble to save my life, because it fumbles twice. Keeps going. I think I'm going to get it. Oh, this guy picks it up. Fumbles again. I can't get it again. This time he's down for a safety. I love the footprints.
Hut.
Dude, I bet so many guys are going to be pissing blood because I bet they took so many knees to their kidneys just like in the course of this one play. Like both Cowboys and Panthers alike are just kicking and kneeing the fuck out of each other to try to get to this football. Of course you kill your own, I mean, you don't literally kill your own teammate to get to the ball, but you go after the ball, and you can't count on your teammate getting the ball. You need to go after it with as much violence as you can get it, which means like kneeing your own dudes, no remorse, no regrets. Everyone's going to high-five you when you catch that fumble. Go, Sproles. You still got big plays in ya. Yeah! Darren Sproles. Touchdown. Now I'm starting to rout the Panthers. They had 2 successful scoring drives. And I even, yeah, I was up 7-6 at the end of the half. And now it's suddenly going to be looking like 23-6. Let's get the point first.
The extra point attempt is good.
It took a while to get my offense going, but it feels like once it did, I'm going to try that same strategy. I'm going to kick off
Dallas is
contrary direction to the wind.
Brooks back deep to return.
And see that the wind tries to straighten out my kick. So this ends up going to the back of the end zone.
The Panthers will start the drive.
And I like touchbacks because
First and 10.
kickoffs are a big risk. It's very rare for me to get a touchdown on a kickoff return like I just did.
Keep moving. We turning it up.
Although that was also a safety return, a little bit different from a kickoff. They do that from a punt kick. I don't know how they legislate the rules such that this one has to be a punt and the other one has to be off a tee. I guess you're not allowed to use a tee or a place kick on a... Oh, 49 might have caught that.
Fletcher, the intended
Knocked it
receiver on
down.
the play. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
You can't stop me. Watch the snap down. Here we go, baby. It's too much for him. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. This too easy.
Smith on the reception. Gain of 16 on the play. 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Here we come.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is the Cowboys 23, the Panthers 6.
Watch out. Stay at home. Play hard and fast, baby. Here we go. Let's run.
Williams with the carry. 1-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line.
I can do it, baby. We're coming to wreck. Hey.
Ooh,
Incomplete pass.
that was close to a
The
pick.
intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
And I can't wait to see if 59 is no longer an underachiever soon. Maybe by the end of the season. What? Another backwards pass? They gotta remove that from their playbook. Oh my god. Yeah, those fans are looking sad and salty. One's checking his phone. The other one's like telling his kid not to be too sad.
Stay at home. Defense, get ready. On the 10. Danny.
Well, this won't be easy.
Tampa.
Brooks, the ball carrier. 1-yard gain on the play.
Definitely time to milk the clock.
Second and 9. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hey, what's the counter? Set. Check it. Hey, watch the ball. Come on.
Brooks on the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
Here we go, baby. Let's go. All on us, y'all. Get it up. Set. What's the run? Red, 74. Hut. With the run.
Jones, the ball carrier. 5-yard gain on the play.
Alright, those are some successful runs. I gotta slow down my pace. Beat the clock. Fans, I love the fan art. Someone did a bang-up job like making this look like a pretty good Panthers crowd. They have the right color shirts. I would say it's like fun to look at the audience even.
1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Hold the look.
I would say like now, like if I could add another element to these stadiums, it would be like
Turn it up, D.
hot dog vendors and people standing in the stairwell. Uh-oh. I don't feel like that hole developed quite the way I expected.
1 yard gain on the play.
All right, I have to run one more play before the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Watch the run.
2nd and
Hey,
9.
let's go. Go make a
2-minute warning. Okay, so I'm not going to hike the ball until there's less than 40 seconds before the 2-minute warning.
Stay soft, man. Turn it up now. Stay both now.
Hike the ball.
Brooks on the run. 5-yard gain on the play.
And we'll take this to the 2-minute warning. I love that zoom in they just did on the crowd. There was some girl that just looked kind of like, well, what the hell? Like she just was like, looked like, And then some fans look like they're still quite happy. Because maybe they're just happy to hang out with their friends.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Here I come.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Well, I have to admit, I would not expect a counter at this point in the game, so I'm going to try it. They left this area open. Get the touchdown, buddy. Okay, stay in bounds.
Jones, the ball carrier.
We will continue to run the clock.
On the play.
We definitely have to go all the way to goal line offense. Oh, it took me a while in this game, but then my defense really exerted control. My pass rush, honestly, my pass rush started getting there. They weren't able to generate enough big plays with Steve Smith, and also their big plays didn't end in touchdowns. Somewhat miraculously, because they have plenty of players that can take it to the house.
Touchdown, Dallas.
That was actually sort of a classic Emmitt Smith approach, although Emmitt Smith would have been a toss. The toss lefts that the Cowboys used to run in the early 90s. A lot of you don't realize it though when you're watching the 90s Cowboys, but like Emmitt Smith, like 40% of his yards and like I don't know 35% of his play calls, a lot of the called runs that Emmitt Smith ran, to my surprise, were all draw plays. He ran a vast number of draws. And you kind of forget about it because I always remember the play action pass that the Cowboys ran, because just legendary play action pass with Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman. But they actually a vast part of their success running the ball was from faking the pass before running it, and then a vast part of their success passing the ball was faking the run before throwing it. So you can see how deception is just a huge part of really every part of football, but a big part of the 90s Cowboys offense. And yeah, I would say the understated aspect of that 90s Cowboys offense was how much they ran the draw play to Emmitt Smith. It's like not the first run play you think of, but he ran it like a billion times. Like when you think he had like 20,000 carries, he had like 20,000 yards. I forget how many carries, a vast number of carries. But then 40% of all his carries in his career were the draw play. Maybe not 40, but like 33. You think about all those yards that he had.
2nd and 10.
And this is the second game in a row that my halfback won player of the game. How about that, dude? You're a rookie, man. Coming on. He was a high draft pick. And he cost a lot of money. But really, my team, definitely say, I think the strength of it is the defense. It's definitely why we win big games. That's why we're in big games.
The pass falls incomplete. Redmond, the intended receiver, on the play.
Got him right. All on us, y'all. Play football. Close left. Let's go, boys. Defense, get ready.
Incomplete pass. Number 83, the intended receiver on the play.
Do something. Solid 29. Yeah, you see me.
Who's 29? Who's solid? What? Oh, I gotcha. But not enough, huh?
The pass falls incomplete. Fletcher, the intended receiver.
One way or another, I'm gonna get you, gonna drive your face into the dirt. One way or another, gonna get you, drive your face into the dirt. Oh, you got like 6 dudes on me. I got blocked by 3 guys at one point in that play. All right, we're taking a knee. That was an exhilarating, dominating even at times win, but it wasn't dominating until it suddenly kind of was in the second half. It was the second half, things got pulled away. And it was really like, you got to say, what were the backward passes? There were 2 backward passes that the Panthers threw, and both of them totally ruined their game. One was a safety, and then I got a touchdown on the safety return. So that was 9 points right there. And then the other one was a fumble recovery for Dallas, which also probably turned into a touchdown. So the backward passes, like I never run any backward passes. At first I thought the backward pass was an accident, but then they did another backwards pass. They were probably setting up something like a halfback pass. But they never had a chance to pull it off because of my backfield penetrations. Yeah. Don't do backward passes against a team that gets lots of penetration in your backfield from a variety of sources, is what I would say. Let's look at that box score. Yeah, the third quarter. Something happened in the third quarter where everything fell apart. For one thing, okay, I drove the field and I scored, and that was good. Another thing is they got a safety against them on the most bizarre backwards pass, fumble sequence, and then I got a touchdown immediately. So that ended up being 16 points, just like bam! I got a touchdown on a long drive, and then they had that whole bizarre safety sequence. And then they did another backwards pass in the fourth quarter that I recovered as a fumble that turned into another touchdown that buried them. But up until that backward pass safety event, the game was pretty tight. It was the backward passes in their playbook. Don't call that stuff. Now look at this. Rush attempts, 15 for 5 yards. Oh my God, that is the stuff dreams are made of. And instead of 3.3 yards of rush, I got 3.4, which is a big deal because 3.4 is well over 10 yards per 3 rushes. Only 106 passing yards. It's crazy that you get 106 in a game where you scored 30 points. And I was 7 of 8 with 1 interception. Now they ran 15 times for 5 yards, and they threw 5 times for 15 yards. Wow, I guess if you have like a great offense versus a great defense, at least as long as it's controlled by a human, that great offense is going to get shut the fuck down. I mean, geez, that's pathetic. 0.3 average per rush, 4.8 per pass, and only 5 completions. I mean, they had 72 yards, 15 attempts. Ouch. How did no one ever punt in the game? Was there no punts or just no punt returns? Oh well, no punts. Yeah, and they had 3 fumbles. Only 1 was lost because 1 was credited as a safety to me. So their fumble thing came from their backward passes in their playbook. So I guess they were trying to halfback pass maybe on one of them. And I think on another one he was trying to do a screen, and the screen didn't get enough time to develop. The problem with them running a screen is you do a screen with a team that's overly aggressive on the pass rush, overly aggressive to the point of missing their assignments. And my team doesn't do that. My team is actually not that aggressive. They just have a lot of talent on the defense. That's a good rating. Only 106 yards with 2 touchdowns and 7 of 8 completions, 87%. Oh, didn't I have a log of 23 yards at some point? Oh well. Well, they both had to slug it out, and they did. They did a good job. Incredible effort between my two running backs. Yeah, and there was a play where I guess it was Dylan. Yeah, well, Dylan got open running to the left in the red zone, and the defense had cleared out to the right. So he just made his trail up to the end zone, and then S. Johnson was on a play action pass where he got lined up on a linebacker. I think that's how he got that 43-yard one from the slot. And he wasn't initially on a linebacker either. The safety was covering him, and I thought was probably going to do a fair job covering him. But then the safety ended up doubling the wide receiver on the outside. I thought that was kind of weird. And Jason Witten got a catch. Nice. Getting in there. Really great offensive line effort. A good amount of pancakes and no sacks. Hey, K. Phillips getting a sack. Good. Gonna ditch that underachiever label, I hope, in the near sometime soon. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, end game. Hell of a victory. Hopefully this doesn't crash on the way out. Perfect. I'll talk to you at the Super Bowl. It's a rematch. Cowboys, Colts. We've seen this before. That was a tough game. 13-10. Geez. We're going to have to do it again. If we can. Because they still got Peyton Manning, and they got a lot of things going for them on the Colts. All right. Next time, Super Bowl.